Okay, beautiful people, we are back with episode 2. I know I'm about a week late. Episode 3 is already out, so for my folks that's on Patreon, you guys will get both these episodes today. I'm gonna try my best to stay up as if I can, but you know there might be some times where it might take me a little bit longer to get to them. My life is a whole lot different right now, y'all. So just be patient. But if you would like to watch the full episode review, head over to patreon.com/Billyyousocrazy. Join the $2 tier. You get access to all that good stuff. Okay. Not gonna do too much talking. Let's find out who was behind the mask for, you know, the freaking cliffhanger that they left last week or 2 weeks ago now. Let's see.
Last night was the first of our epic 2-night Masked Singer Season 6 premiere.
I really forgot who went home.
The first person eliminated was the Octopus, who was revealed to be the one and only Dwight Howard.
Why you hit him with a Fat Albert? Hey.
Now we continue with our unmasking from last night. Have you figured out who it is?
I really hope they don't continue this where they leave cliffhangers. I really hope they don't do that.
2, 1.
Y'all really stalling this. Come on. Vivica! I told y'all it was Vivica! I knew it was Vivica. It sounded just like her. Sounded just like Vivica.
How did you know? I just know you.
Cause your voice.
So how much fun did you have as Mother Nature?
Oh my gosh, this has been exhilarating.
Exhilarating?
You know, I've done so many things in my career, and I've never done anything like this before. I mean,
you had fun.
And I had fun.
You was bopping people, whack-a-mole.
Yeah. I want to say to the panel, like I said, you guys are all amazing. Keep making dreams come true and having a great time doing it, okay? I love you all. I love you all. Much love back at you.
Such a class act. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Woo! From Vivica A. Fox, it's back to school night on The Masked Singer, and class starts now.
Class starts now, huh?
Dear America.
I mean, we've been back in school, though. I said we like I'm in school. I'm not in no school.
But you see us as you want to see us.
On the outside, you might see an athlete.
A princess.
So glamorous.
A brain.
Oh.
Smarty pants.
And a basket case.
The Take It Off buzzer. Please be extremely cautious.
Oh my God, it looks dangerous.
But there are 2 wild cards joining the competition tonight. And we don't know
2 wild cards? So are we having a double elimination again?
History.
This show is officially disturbing.
But one thing we do know is...
Who can hit a note like that?
We are not getting unmasked without a fight.
We are in the presence of greatness right here.
And tonight's unmasking is sure to get the whole school talking.
The biggest upset in Masked Singer history.
Sincerely yours,
The biggest upset? I don't know. That boy Nick is sharp. Okay, brother, that suit is nice.
Welcome, everybody.
I don't know about the shoes, though. The boots, I don't know if I'm feeling those, but...
Here on The Masked Singer, in the second night of our 2-night season premiere. And we have new student transfers here tonight as 2 wild cards enter the competition.
So we having a double elimination again. We got to. Oh, wait.
Suspicious of the new kids, right? Now, let's give it up for the cool kids. Our panel of detectives. Make some noise.
Yes!
Look at that. Yeah. Woo! You know what? I also have some other big news. This season, we're introducing something monumental, panel. We're making TV history. It's called the Take It Off buzzer.
What?
The take it off buzzer.
Oh yeah. Whoa. It's about to get good. Front and center.
That is so cool.
Ah, don't touch it. Stop it.
I won't touch it. Just looking at it. Just looking.
This is how it works. Panel, if you're 100% certain you know the identity of a singer, you can hit the take it off buzzer. And if you're right, the singer must unmask on the spot and will be sent home immediately.
What?
And because of that, you will be rewarded with 2 extra points towards the Golden Ear Trophy.
Really?
But if you're wrong, you will be significantly punished.
Not
Significantly?
Significantly punished. But only one of you can use it per group, all right? And whatever you do, please, please, please be extremely cautious.
Of course.
I'm gonna take it off.
He's fired.
I'm sorry, I got excited.
You're like one of those kids who just
I just can't help it. Have you met me? Of course I'm gonna do that.
Should we significantly punish Ken?
Yes.
There, he's really significantly. Woo. Trying to say that 3 times in 5 minutes? I'm gonna mess up at some point.
Thank you, Daddy.
Sit your ass
Wait,
down,
she got
Ken.
drums over there? When did she get drums over there?
Okay, and for the first time ever, let's kick things off with a wild card. We have a new character entering the hallways of Group A. Uncaged, the hamster.
Oh my God! Oh, he's adorable.
He's a little guy. You can't tell what his body looks like though.
Now this is a costume.
That is a costume. They got the chipmunks up there now.
What are you doing, hamster?
Boom, shaka, lock up.
I
Hamster.
wanted to become the hamster because, unfortunately, my body is shaped very much like a hamster. And also, I felt stuck in a bit of a wheel.
He said his body is shaped like a hamster.
Round and round. I mean, who hasn't felt all
That's
through
funny.
The last year or so?
Headphones.
Could be like a DJ.
At least he owns it.
Difficult because I'm kind of like a guy who's always jumping from one project to the next.
Me too.
Famous friends.
I don't got no famous friends though.
Alcatraz Island.
Well, no, that's a lie.
I'm used to being in all kinds of arenas, and this last year has been tricky trying to keep momentum going. But now I'm breaking routine so that I can let out all that pent-up energy as the wild card. I promise I'll be the teacher's pet.
Woohoo! He gonna do the performance on the treadmill? Oh!
Walking down the street, pretty woman, kinda like to meet pretty woman.
Okay, this is definitely somebody's grandpa for sure. This is an older gentleman.
No one can look as good as you.
He kind of sounds like John Travolta a little bit. But I know that's not him. It can't be.
Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while.
Yo, the backup dancers stay killing it.
Smile to me, 'cause I need you. I'll treat you right. Come with me, baby. Be mine tonight. Pretty woman, oh, pretty woman.
Did they slow it down?
Pretty woman,
Pretty woman.
don't walk away. Pretty woman,
Pretty woman. He's still going. He was still bopping. What? What? What is that?
He's funny.
So That's funny. You gotta be a comedian, man.
Yes.
Pretty woman.
I see you, hamster.
Doom, 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 doom. He gotta be a comedian because he got jokes like one. Either that or a
Hamster.
country
Yeah, hey, quit
singer.
grabbing my butt, hamster.
Maybe.
What are you doing?
You are a ham. That was so much fun. You're entertaining, but most importantly, you could sing.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
He could.
Great job now. Panel, you know what
Sounded like
time it is.
Uncle Jesse off Full House
Write down who you
when he was
think
pretending to be
would
Elvis.
wear a hamster costume and be fondling on what? Did you just pee on me? Is that
Just a little drizzle.
a little drizzle? Thanks.
My God.
All right, panel, write down your guesses and push them into the balls. Hold up the tube.
Oh, wow,
of
that's dope.
deliverance. Get those balls.
They got
to
the hamster.
stage.
That's
Bring
funny.
it out. Bring it out.
That's funny.
The tube of news.
You can tell that they getting money because they whole setup is different now.
Ham it up now. Ham it up now.
Wow.
That ham.
All right, Nick. Okay. Shake that ham. We pushing.
Come on, right there.
Hey, ow.
Okay.
Wait, why are they passing it to Nick?
It is back to school night here on The Masked Singer, and the hamster's being really weird.
Oh my God.
We went back to our singer's former schools for some clues. Men in Black, bring out the locker.
Oh.
Y'all pull out like yearbook pictures.
Locker budget.
Here we go. Hamster, about to go up in here. Let's see what you got.
Oh.
Okay.
What's that?
We got a baseball bat. Oh, it stinks too. It really smells like a hamster cage. Hamster, what can you tell us about your stank-ass locker?
It's sunny, and I like to play baseball.
I mean, that leads me to like Danny DeVito.
I'm way taller.
Whoa.
He actually cussed. He actually cussed. That's a comedian. That's a comedian.
Can't get in the locker.
Wow.
He actually. I was wondering where that sound came
That
from.
kind of energy.
Oh my goodness.
That
This is a
hamster
kids
reminds
show,
me of me.
sir.
Yes.
I would say this was you if I didn't know any better.
He's a comedic actor. He's got to be.
Clearly.
You know who the voice reminds me of, though?
Who?
Bill Murray. He's got that, just him singing like the lounge singer on SNL.
Yeah.
He's got that kind of tone.
Not a bad guess.
But it could also
Ken,
be
Ken is surprising me.
Frasier. He's got
The
that
last
movie with
3
Bill
years
Murray,
or last 3
Look
seasons,
it up.
he's been on
Well, you know,
point.
when I saw the goldfish,
Sometimes.
maybe like someone that was in Finding Nemo, like an Albert Brooks.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
But then I was also thinking like a Tim Allen, who I know can sing.
That's true.
Kelsey Grammer and Andy.
I love Tim
Richter.
Allen.
Richter, I like that.
He's gotta be.
I am a
comedian,
huge
right?
Tim
He's a
Allen
show
fan.
stealer.
Yeah.
He's a show stealer.
Only people like Dr. Ken would go for this many jokes.
Do you know who's like a
One
real
segment.
showman, a real entertainer? Jack Black.
Ooh.
Not a bad guess. Not a bad guess.
I love that.
Not a bad guess.
There it is. Great guess.
That was a good guess. That was a really good guess.
Hamster.
I don't think it's Jack Black though, but I'd be surprised if it is.
Energy. Now,
It's gonna be around. That's a crowd favorite.
Doom, 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 doom.
hamster. Hamster.
Oh my
He
God.
couldn't even tell us we about to go to a commercial.
It's over. Please let me get to round 2. I'll make Nick even more uncomfortable.
To back to school night here.
Boom,
on The
boom,
Masked
boom, boom,
Singer.
boom, boom.
Our next singer got straight A's for her performance last night. But what was her rep back in school? I'll let her explain.
I feel like I'm forever a student. But you know, the biggest thing I've learned is that life happens.
Her voice sounds familiar.
School was always easy for me. I had a full-ride scholarship when I got some unexpected news that changed everything.
Wow.
Did she have a baby or something?
I was forced to take a different course, but I learned life lessons I'd never get in the classroom. Success isn't measured in a diploma.
She's a golfer?
Right? So true.
And it turns out that pivot in my life was the greatest degree I could ever get. So I've decided to sing a song for all the women out there who put their own dreams on hold for others, to remind them the world is theirs.
The voice sounds so familiar. She kind of sounds like Tiffany too. All right.
This is a man's world.
That ain't Tiffany.
This is a man's world. Oh,
This is one of my aunties. But which one?
but it wouldn't be nothing.
I'm gonna be so upset because I know that I should know who this is.
Without a woman of a girl.
I gotta focus. I really gotta focus. Hold on. I know this voice.
Man made the car
It's like Jasmine Sullivan,
over the road.
but it can't. No.
Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the extra light take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water like Noah made the ark. This
Yes.
is a man's world, but it would have been nothing. No. This is a man's world.
Go ahead.
Would have been nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing without a woman. Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't know. I'm gonna be upset. I know that I have to know who this is. I know that. I have to. But the name's not coming to me. I'm falling off, y'all. I am really falling off. I'm gonna have to stop after season 6. I'm not gonna be able to keep this up. My guesses are not there. They're just not hitting. I don't think it's Jasmine Sullivan. It sounded like it though, but I don't think that's her.
Never got up on this desk like that. That was the funk, the stank, the skunk, the woo.
The funk, the stank, and the skunk.
When you can take pain and passion and turn it into the joy and the voice of God. Thank you so much, Skunk. Thank you.
Well said. Right? What kind of student was Skunk back in the day? Men in Black bring out the lock.
The musical student, clearly.
Oh, man. Still coming down from it.
Oh, yeah.
Woo. All right. So let's see what's in her locker. Oh.
Razzle dazzle.
Squad tryouts, French final. We see it's a projector in here.
Because of Miseducation, I'm always ready for the action.
You know what?
Miseducation
makes me think of Lauryn Hill right now.
You know what? You know what? Why did that not come to my mind? I don't know. I don't know.
Part 2 and better than The Godfather Part 2. Then that is a fact. Look it up. She had a crash course in motherhood, which has influenced her art. It all makes sense.
This is the special Ken fan club episode.
Yeah, exactly.
He got all free seats.
They're my children, Robin.
Okay, now there's a few. We'll run through a few names who can sing at that high of a level. There's Yolanda Adams.
I was gonna say Yolanda. I was.
You're a little taller though.
There's Jill Scott.
Yes.
Jill Scott.
And also Fantasia, who I toured with.
Fantasia.
I don't think that's Fantasia. I don't.
This is
I don't.
frustrating.
Maybe.
Well,
maybe it
first
is
of all, we
Fantasia.
have the book of acting.
Because didn't she have to take a break?
So I was like, who are some great actors that could sing? Janelle Monáe. She
Ooh.
could sing
Facts.
super
Yo,
talented.
Janelle Monáe always wears black and white.
That is true. I'll say that's some powerhouse guesses. Make some noise.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not confident in none of my answers right now. So by the time Skunk gets unmasked, I'm gonna be upset anyway. So I was gonna say Yolanda though.
Being a man's world really reminds me of my past struggles. Sacrifice is always worth it though, and I hope they feel that in my performance.
Who is that?
Welcome back. This is our back to school night here on The Masked Singer. Make some noise, y'all.
Bum, 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 bum,
All right. Last night we learned pufferfish is quite the
Puffer.
talent, but what was she like as a teenager? Let's check it out.
A model? That's what she walked like.
When I was in school, I was sheltered. My household was very religious.
Religious.
While the other kids were off going to movies and listening to music,
all of that was off limits to me, and I had to keep my dreams to myself.
A diary? Diary of Alicia Keys.
When I first rose to fame, I definitely turned heads.
Cardinals? Could that be St. Louis Cardinals?
Some of the things I wore got people talking back at church. But I didn't care. It felt good to express myself. I'm leaning into that sexy side here. I feel like I'm at the Met Gala. And even though this gown is
That's probably something they would wear at the Met Gala for real.
By changing my voice.
Let me check my chest, my breath real quick.
And I gotta say, I'm hoping to make their heads spin again.
Yeah, she did throw her voice.
I guess I've always loved getting people talking.
Sounds like somebody that's always in the tabloids.
Coming from underwater.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride.
This is her actual voice.
We fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like.
This bothers me so much when I feel like I've heard somebody's voice before, but I can't figure out what the name is.
You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo,
My sugar do.
the Milky Way, we're really getting it. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating you, moonlight, you're my starlight. You,
She's definitely a performer.
come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily dedicated. I'm running, I gave him love and ended up hating on me. He told me he loved me and he been waiting, been fighting hard for my love and I'm running thin on my patience.
Kinda sound like Tony.
See what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating, spread up. They always leave me fall.
That kind of sound like Tony Braxton, but
For Mad Singer.
Got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
I don't know. I'm not confident, but but as soon as she started rapping, that sounded like Tony.
Yes, keep it going. Who is that? I can't believe y'all don't know who this is.
I think that's Tony. I think it is.
This is doing a great job of turning you on a different direction. That's all I'm saying.
She definitely is. She definitely is.
Thrown off because I couldn't hear her vocals that much, and I don't know who it is, and it's driving me crazy.
She's a singer or a rapper? I'm very confused.
Well, maybe we can help y'all out. What kind of student was Pufferfish? Bring out her locker. Whoa.
Okay, it probably is Tony Braxton because she said she grew up very religious.
I am so stumped.
All right.
I don't know. I don't freaking know. I don't know.
Ooh. Spelling bee champion?
Yeah.
Smarty pants.
Yeah.
Well, there is a clue. I mean, I have bars.
Ah.
I got moves.
Okay.
But also have letters.
Is this just like MIA? Are these like letters that are spelled out as letters?
Oh, yeah,
letters,
that's
and just
cool.
kind of like.
So you're guessing already, Ken.
I'm always guessing.
You know, I saw that bird and I thought, okay, maybe this is Nelly Furtado.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like a bird.
It could be Nelly.
Man, that song has a chokehold on my song
What about
karaoke.
somebody like Vanessa Hudgens?
That song always comes into my head. Always.
You know, I mean, I'm just also thinking about the sci-fi of it all, like the UFOs, because this could be an actress like someone like Zoe Saldana, who's been in, like Star Trek, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avatar, has been like in everything. Really?
Don't forget where it all started.
They put a hat on him.
How do you not know that?
They put a hat on
I
him.
really watched it for you.
Can I ask you a question,
Please.
Robin? Could she be disguising her
Yes,
voice?
she's definitely
Yeah,
disguised.
she is. That's why we're so perturbed.
You know what? We can't wait to figure out who you are, but great job.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, Pufferfish swim on
Ba, ba, ba,
backstage.
ba, ba, da.
Driving me crazy, this one.
It is driving me crazy. I mean, not a clue.
I don't think it's Nelly Furtado though.
So much. I haven't been able to perform or be on stage. I don't want it to end. I want to be the last fish standing in group.
The last fish.
Who
is that?
Back to the back to school night here on The Masked Singer. Our next singer immediately became the most popular kid in the school. It's the Bull. Well, what
Don't be on that bull,
was he
bull.
when he was younger? Let's check it out.
Don't you be on that bull, bull, yeah, yeah.
When
School
I was in
days.
School, I marched to the beat of my own drum. There was one place that I felt the most free to be myself, my garage. In that dusty space, I created my own world. I put on shows, I gave the best performances.
That's the Disney concert hall.
And my shows were always sold out. At least in my head, they were sold out.
In your head?
In my head, they were sold
Great
out.
imagination.
I lived on my own planet, and tonight I'm singing a song that reminds me of that time. And my very first crush, which inevitably also means my first heartbreak. And I think it's true what they say, the first one hurts the most.
Does. Most definitely does. Woo! I'm telling you, this is Todrick. I'm telling you, this is Todrick. I'm confident on this one. I am so confident on this one. This is the one I know for sure. Yo, shout out to all the subscribers that have me listen to Todrick. Shout out to y'all, because I wouldn't know without y'all, for real. Woo. Huh. Yes. Yes. Boy, you about to have me screaming. Okay, okay. The song is done. The song is done. It's yours. It's yours. Oh my goodness. That's Toddy. That's Toddy. Case close.
You know what? Just showing off.
Right? That was a beautiful, heartfelt performance. Thank you so much for opening up to us. And oh my gosh, in the beginning, the range, people, the range. He took us to the stratosphere.
There's some Mariah Carey notes on that bull.
That's right. Nothing.
Some Mariah Carey notes on that bull.
Universe
That sentence sounds
ever
really
hold
weird out
you
of context.
back. Seriously. Right?
All right, Men in Black, bring out the locker.
The locker.
Ride it.
What high school did Toddy go to?
Oh, here it is. Let's see what's in the Bulls locker.
Don't you be on that bull, bull.
Looks like my old locker.
All right, stop. How dare you?
Anybody else?
My locker will have some cheerleaders coming out of it too. Just kidding, I was ugly. They didn't care about me.
Man of school spirit, but nothing makes me happier than the cheer of the crowd. That's what makes me happy, Nick. That sound right there.
All right.
Off of that, you know, it makes me think, just with the locker, with the cheerleaders, like the high school motif, it made me think of Darren Criss because he's got the same kind of body style. He's so multi-talented.
Yeah.
Or it could be a recording artist singing another genre.
Yeah.
And maybe because this was a country song, like I love Justin Timberlake's version of Tennessee Whiskey with Chris Stapleton.
Oh, loved it.
You think that's Justin Timberlake?
I'm
That's
saying,
not
I'm just
Justin.
thinking off with
That's not Justin.
I'm thinking of
That
my
wouldn't
process.
be a bad guess.
Thank you, Daddy. I appreciate that.
But honestly, the voice is so strong, and he's so
That's
strong
not
as a
JT.
performer. I have a pretty good feeling I've never heard your voice before. I would
Really?
be.
Because you would know it. It's so.
I feel like they were so good.
That's the purpose of this show, Robin.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. A talent not all of us know about.
Yeah.
But I hear a little bit of a rock rock singer in that who can riff. So I think of the Killers, Brandon Flowers. I think of
That's true.
Rufus Wainwright.
Oh my gosh.
Comes to mind.
I don't know none of these people.
Yes.
I have
Based
no
on the
idea.
clue, when I saw the Disney concert hall, I kind of went towards that Disney feel, and I thought, could it be maybe one of the Jonas Brothers? Maybe Kevin Jonas?
It's a good guess.
Not getting a Joe Bro. Not getting a Joe Bro.
But then I saw those cheerleaders pop out. I don't know. I want it to be Zac Efron so badly.
Right.
Wow.
Well, he can definitely sing. We've seen him sing.
That's right.
He can sing? I thought other people was always singing his stuff. He can actually
I
sing?
just want to mention that performance was so raw and emotional.
Yes.
I just, honestly, you touched our hearts. Yeah.
That was an incredible.
I didn't know.
Noise for the
I really didn't know. Zac Efron. I didn't know he could sing. I really didn't know he could sing. That's crazy.
After the break, it's our second wild card. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. It's time to meet another new kid in school. Our second wild
Did Ken just try to hit the wall? Am I tripping?
Cut the umbilical cord and release.
The baby?
Baby.
The baby? Didn't they have a baby on one of the seasons?
That's a big ass baby.
He gonna keep cussing?
That is a big baby.
Talk to me, baby.
My dreams tonight.
I know.
I want to know what our costume team was on this summer. Yeah.
So what celebrity is willing to put on diapers for his art? Maybe this will answer some questions. I hope.
Ooh, that sounds creepy as hell. I ain't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Just a newborn in a diaper.
Is that James Corden? Or Corbin?
Larger than life.
What's his name?
I can't even
I don't know.
now with that accent.
I was part of a baby rat pack, and we was famous for throwing punches, getting my hands dirty in the action.
What if that's Jason
Award-winning album.
I don't know nobody's name.
Radio play.
Jason Stratham. Straight him.
Even replaced Schwarzenegger in a film.
Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. Forget it.
And now I'm here is a wild card to make the whole world a giant playpen.
What was that?
Oh man, what in the?
We got it together, didn't we? Nobody but you and me. We got it together, baby.
My first, my last, my everything, and the answer to all my dreams. You're my sun, my moon, my guiding star, my kind of wonderful. That's what you are. I know there's only one like you. There's no way.
Bro, is this Barry White? What the heck? I don't know who this is. I don't know. Was this Willie? No, it's not Willie. I was saying Willie. No. Is this? Okay. Let me do a quick Google real quick, cause.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Season 6 is awesome.
The
Amazing.
show is officially disturbing.
Bottles on the floor. Baby, great
Okay,
job.
my guess
You're a good
is
father.
I
this
have a lot of kids. I know how this works.
Tom Jones?
Daddy got you. Daddy got you.
Oh my gosh, Nick, I don't know what's happening. You are the sweetest, cutest, little scariest thing ever. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But it was surprisingly, you have a really great voice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who's the best baby? Who's the biggest baby? Who's the best baby?
Hey,
You're the best baby. Okay, so it's time for
Yeah.
our panel's first impression guesses once again.
Oh no! First impression of a baby?
Write them down and then put them in the baby basket right there.
They really invested in the sounds, the props, all of that.
Into the baby basket?
I have no idea.
All right, time's up, panel. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give you guys some more help.
Yeah, help us.
The locker. Bring it out. Bring it out.
Oh, baby was in high school.
It's a Vance baby. It's a
Got
Vance
it. It was
baby.
a Benjamin Button's baby. Okay.
He's so cute.
So we're going to the baby's locker. You guys ready?
Let's go to baby.
Baby!
Baby got a report card.
All right.
Driver's
Panel
ed.
Driver's ed.
Too many high-speed
Too many
chase.
high-speed cheat. I'm telling you, action movie star.
Sometimes when I don't get a nap, I get the need to feed.
He has the need to feed. On
Yes.
a play on a need.
Oh. If you look at the
I really don't know
if you
who
look,
this
is
is.
a big action star. You saw White House, you saw Independence Day. So I'm thinking Will Smith, big action star. Hugh Jackman because
It
of
ain't
the
Will Smith.
Australian accent.
Hugh Jackman.
Well, Hugh Jackman.
Fair guess, but I don't
replaced
think he could sing, though.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in anything. I don't see a close.
Oh yeah.
I think in Hollywood people get replaced all. I almost got the part in Drumline. I was like on the short list.
Literally the short
Yeah,
list.
literally the short list. They said if you needed someone shorter and less talented, Ken's your boy.
You know, I was thinking too, like the Vin Diesels of the world.
Vin Diesel's
yeah.
a great guess. And Vin Diesel was in the
And Vin Diesel?
Pacifier. There you
That's
go.
true.
Ooh.
That's not Ben, but he was in a pacifier.
Ken
Pretty good
Jeong.
movie, actually.
The only person that I think could do all of that from Walker, Texas Ranger, the cop, Chuck Norris.
Could this be Chuck Norris? That would be amazing.
Gosh, that's so good, Robin.
Whoever I am, I'm really hot.
Yes, the baby's ready to go.
I bet.
Give it up for the baby.
I don't blame him. I know that costume is super hot.
Crazy.
Scary. Scary. You scary.
Welcome back to the Masked Singer.
Boom, 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 boom.
Someone's headed to the principal's office because one of you has to go.
Oh my gosh.
Studio audience, panel, and our super fans across America, time to vote for your favorite. The singer with the least amount of votes will be unmasked. Okay, America, the votes are in. The singer with the least amount of votes is...
I don't know. They all had some pretty good performances, honestly. They all had some really good performances.
You're so scared.
Would it be the hamster? I think it might be the hamster. His performance wasn't that strong.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
What? Pufferfish.
Ain't no way. Pufferfish is going home?
Y'all make some noise.
What?
for Pufferfish. I can't believe it. The rest of you, congratulations.
There must be another contractual obligation or something, because that don't make sense. That don't make sense. She had a really great performance, like arguably probably like at least top 2 of the night.
Now the entire world gets to
It's
see
really
you.
between Skunk and Pufferfish.
Bring out the guesses
That
on
makes
the
no
black
sense.
button.
That makes no sense.
Oh, this might be the biggest upset in Masked Singer history.
The biggest upset ever?
Ever.
Wow.
I think you guys are gonna be upset that you decided to keep the wild cards over this performance.
So she really tricked us.
Let's start with Robin.
Yes.
Robin, your first
Robin
impression,
knows.
Yes. Jessica Alba.
That's not Jessica
Are
Alba.
you sticking with that?
That's not her.
Pufferfish in both performances did a lot of dancing. We know Jessica Alba was in Honey.
That's right.
That would be an exciting reveal.
That
for me.
would be an exciting reveal. Jenny,
Oh no, Nick.
you chose J-Lo. Are you sticking with it? That would be a huge
I know,
upset, though, right?
audience, I know.
That would be a huge upset.
That would be a great upset, but I think I'm going to be totally shocked when her mask comes off. But I'm going to go with Nelly Furtado right now.
Nelly Furtado? I don't think that's Nelly Furtado.
Ken,
Yes.
I think she was throwing her voice the whole time. Issa Rae.
Yes.
Not bad. You sticking with it?
You know, the Space Clues led me to this talented actress, the star of Drumline, Zoe Saldana.
That's not Zoe either.
I agree with you.
Yep.
That's not
The
Zoe
star.
either.
Nicole. Paula Abdul.
That ain't Miss
I
Paula.
love me some
That's
Paula.
not Miss
I
Paula.
love her so much.
That's not Miss
Let's
Paula.
switch it up. I heard something in the tone, a little bit more, and rapping.
Yes, that was her actual voice.
Like Monica.
No.
Trying to like fool us.
I think it's Tony.
So I'm gonna go with Monica.
Nice.
That's a very good guess.
I think it's Tony.
That's a very good guess.
Tony.
Tone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, panel. You've made your final guesses. Let's see if any of you are correct. Audience. Ooh, audience.
Oh my God, Nick is so excited.
Say it with me. Take it off. Take it off.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
What is it? Just help me.
Who is it?
7-time Grammy Award winning
7-time?
superstar Tony Braxton.
It is Tony Braxton. As soon as she started rapping, that's when I heard her voice. That's when I heard her voice, when she started rapping. Because her voice begin kind of deep. She's so sexy. And she performed with that mask on? Oh yeah, something going on.
And I have to say this, and then, you know, because obviously, you know, it's been such a trying time for all of us in the world.
Yep.
We actually share a similar condition.
Oh, they both have lupus.
My fellow lupus warrior up
Yes.
here. She did every performance with her mask on.
Oh, that's why the sound was so different.
Yeah. I've been in the house the whole pandemic, and I've seen them do something fun, but I had to be even extra cautious and do it with the mask underneath the mask.
Oh my God. I bet.
That's hard to breathe.
Honestly, you're so
She's a legend
brave
for real.
Coming here, and we are so grateful. Thank you.
Oh gosh, well, thank you guys. I had so much fun. You took me away from being so scaredy cat and thinking about this whole thing that's going on in the world. It was nice to feel light for a moment.
And it's all fun. You, in my
Shout out to that legend.
Because you stumped them like crazy.
Shout out to her.
Back on Wednesday night, and we're meeting the brand new singers of Group B.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So that's Tony. I think I'll give myself one. I didn't get it until she started rapping, but and even then, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I wasn't 100% sure, but it sounded like her. Here we go. Like I said, if y'all want to see the full episode, head over to patreon.com/Billyyousocrazy. $2 here, all that good stuff. Full episodes. I'll be doing episode 3. I don't know. These videos probably that's coming on YouTube. I already have the episodes up on my Patreon, so y'all just go over there. All right. I'll see y'all episode 3 for the folks that's watching Patreon.